First of all, bless. Finally got to watch the first episode of Girl Overdose, and this is something I've been looking forward to a lot. I actually got to play the game when it first came out, the very first day it came out, since I was following the development cycle and when they were releasing teasers and stuff like that a while ago. How long has it been? Like 2022 or something? That is a billion years ago. Anyways, it took me like a day and a half to like find all the routes since there were like no guides or anything like that because it was the first day out. Um, but I got to 100% it because I was basically addicted to the game. Um, I enjoyed it a lot. There was just a lot of stuff I enjoyed in general. I have to like replay it eventually one day. Um, but I got to watch the first episode, and I mean, for lack of better terms, the initial like couple minutes I was like pogging the entire time. I was like, oh my gosh, this is looking out to be very good. Um, Apparently uh, the author, is that the correct term? Author, writer, Nyalra, he got to like have his input all the way up until like basically I think the end. I think the only time he got taken off was when the promotion of the anime started, and that's like a whole different thing that I don't have the ability to talk on or whatever. Um, but I'm really looking forward to it since it seems like he got to have his creative input the entire time. And I mean, just seeing the first episode, it was pretty fantastic. Um, I don't really have. I'm looking through the photos right now. It was the I don't know how to say it. The narrative. I liked where it's going. Um, they have, I mean, I guess spoilers for people who haven't played the game or the anime question mark. I don't know. I don't think this is a spoiler. Um, so you can skip like the next 10, 20 seconds or whatever. But it seems like this is like after the game ends. It seems like it because she's at like hitting 10 million viewers. Um, so there she was also referencing like, or the anime was also referencing like past live streams and stuff like that. Um, it's been a while since I've played the game, so I don't really remember much. But sorry, I'm just talking about random stuff because this like Need to Grow Overdose is, I think, one of my most favorite recent contents like released within the decade. It's my Ame-chan's PF my PFP on Discord since I finished it in whenever it was. Was it 2022 when it first came out? Uh, I don't know. Um, but uh, there's that. The music, freaking Dempa and all that stuff. I freaking love it. Speaking of Dempa, I'm waiting for Yun syndrome. Is that what it's called? I think it's called. I believe it's coming out this month as well. Um, so I'm looking forward to that. I got to play the demo, uh, and it was very enjoyable. But I guess this isn't about Union Syndrome, but it just reminded me of it. Um, the I really need to learn artistic terms, like and animation and all that stuff. But a lot of the artistic, what do you call it, liberties, um, framing, stuff like that was very nice to see. There were there were a lot of like really nice framed moments. I guess I'll talk about the first episode, since I'm already doing this. The the uh, I think the color palette is something that I enjoy a lot. Uh, Sorry, I didn't really think about whatever this video is. I just wanted to like gush about how much I like it. Um, the Sorry, what was I talking about? I'm a freaking boomer now. I got freaking this beard. I got shaved, um, goatee, not beard. The there. See, this is where I need to like put a little image on here. Otherwise, you don't know what I'm talking about. But you can go look up the image because, or somebody in the future can do that. Um, Me, I guess. But when she screamed around, I don't know what point it was, but when she screamed and the hiragana for with the rendaku, is that what called rendaku? The two thingies, and it like goes out. That scream was pretty visceral. Um, and then it seems like I don't know what do you call it, symbolism and that kind of stuff anymore. It's been so long since English class and all that stuff. Um, but when K Angel is performing on the stage, there's like a side profile, um, and then it the aspect ratio like shrinks or something. There are several moments in this episode where the aspect ratio shrinks, um, and this one was like when she's like side eyeing you the viewer. Um, there's that, and then there's the part where she's screaming, and then right after she's screaming, sorry, I'm a little chilly. Uh, there's like that color gradient of her. I really like that. Um, there's a lot of stuff I liked. I enjoyed this a lot. Um, I was basically smiling the entire time. Uh, Sorry, I'm just looking at the images because that helps me a lot better. Um, the ED had a lot of moments, but I feel like I don't know if you would call it cheating for an ED, but for an OP or ED, but there were a lot of moments in the ED where I was like, man, this is really nice looking. This is just visually, this is like a visual appetite, for lack of better terms. Um, there was the dream sequence. Sorry, I'm my brain is like exploded. It's like 1:30 a.m. Uh, there's the there's the interview sequence where she was talking about dreams. Um, and it had all the thingy or whatever, the like black screen with the text of her thoughts and stuff like that. And then there was the it's like all black basically the entire time. And then when they're talking about, sorry, I'm not good with names, but the new person, K, what's it? Ah, Karam, Karamazov. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but they're talking about Karamazov, and then as you can see, freaking, it's like the same placard, like simple background placard, but then with the I don't know what you call it, whatever color gradient this is. Maybe you can see the color in my hands, um, but it's like that color gradient, the K Angel gradient. I'm sure there's some better term for it. Um, and there's that. There's the, I mean, there's just a lot in this episode uh, that I really enjoyed. So I can't think right now because I just can't think. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't want to. Sorry, I don't know what to say. It's just a lot of fun. Um, it's something I've been looking forward to for a long time since they like announced it, and I mean, sorry, it's just I I am what do you call it? Lacking words. It's just a lot of enjoyment for me personally. This first episode, and this is only the first episode. So I'm really looking forward to where this goes. Um, there was something else I wanted to say, but I forgot. It had to do with, I forget. Um, I mean, honestly, I was thinking about making like a separate video so that it's a lot easier to organize my thoughts into other stuff and stuff like that. But I don't write scripts and I don't write anything or I don't think about anything before I start recording these videos. So they're kind of just obscure. So I mean, I guess at this point, I mean, 1:34 a.m. I kind of need to go to sleep. Um, I just was gonna say they. I remember 100%ing the game, and then was it like a couple weeks later, or was it a month later, or was it several months later? It's been so long that I forget. But then they released more content, and I found out, and I had to play some more to find that those other endings that they added. Um, but yeah, the artistically, narrate, narratively, narratively, um, English second language, by the way. Um, narratively, figurative. I can't think right now. It's freaking 11:50, 1:35. Holy moly. Uh, narratively, and then whatever that other thing I said, artistically. Uh, Lots of enjoyment there. That's pretty much all I got. That's pretty much all I have to say for this. This is only the first episode, but granted, I have a lot of bias uh, for this media for this particular media because oh, I was going to say, um, the music. I love the music. Well, I think I did talk about Denpa very briefly, but the entire soundtrack from when I first played the game. Watching this anime made me remember because I mean I typically don't think about something after such a long time, um, but for this anime, while watching this anime, that's why I was pausing in the beginning, because the first because the first like couple whatever they're like playing the song and it's like oh shoot this is the song, um, and it and I was like man this made me remember how much I freaking love the game, uh, and the music was freaking fantastic. I listened to music a lot as well, uh, and then they continued to release some like new music I think afterwards. Uh, I forget all the title names, but I listened to too many different songs in general. But I think the one that the name that sticks in my mind the most is Cubism. I think that's what one of the songs are called. But this game freaking has a lot of songs. I freaking enjoy all of them. Uh, and it just this anime made me remind me of that. So I won't keep looping on that. Seems like there's a lot of characters, new characters, and I guess this is like completely different or whatever. Um, so I don't know what to expect. Uh, yeah, I really need to, I don't know, write out things that I want to talk about so that I can have a coherent thought. But oh, what I was going to say was, it was like 12 a.m. It was like 12 a.m. and then I was like, I typically don't watch or do anything past 12 a.m. Um, so that I can prepare myself to go like sleep. I should probably be doing that a lot earlier. Um, but I was like, this show is probably the perfect show to watch around this time. Um, I don't know. For me personally, that's the kind of vibes I get. Um, and it was nice. It was it was nice. Uh, I mean, that, that's all I have to say really. Um, that I can think of at least. There's way more for me watching in the future and looking back, and for anybody watching this for some reason. Uh, there's there's like a infinite amount of words that I could use that I don't have the capacity to use right now, um, to convey my thoughts. Uh, but I can't, unfortunately. I am, how'd you call it? A little bit lacking right now. Lacking in sleep, lacking in brain power, lacking in whatever. Um, but I mean, it's like, sorry, I was trying to think of a way to segue into a nice way to end this, but it's not a good segue. But it's like K Angel says, the angel has to. I freaking forget. What is the quote? I have to look. I have to look for the quote. I'm so stupid, man. It's when she's on the Ferris wheel, and they're like doing the thing. An angel's job is to embrace even this hopeless mess of a world, right? Um, I don't know. There's a lot of messaging. There's a lot of things in here and stuff like that. I believe the the milk bar is like reference to Clockwork Orange or something like that. Um, Holy moly, reading Clockwork Orange in high school and then like having to like figure out all the words and stuff like that. Like, and that was a time. That was a time. Um, but there's that, and then there were a lot of other stuff that I probably missed, even in this first episode. Uh, there's that one scene with, I forget her name. Is it, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the girl that was working at the milk bar. Um, that scene with what's it called, in the bedroom with her boyfriend, bro, bro. Uh, yeah, I give me that's all I have to say. Um, yeah, it seems like this anime is, I don't know how you gonna say it. Like there's like a certain rawness to it, um, where like, I mean, there's uh, sorry, I can't speak right now, but I'm sure somebody out there who stumbles upon this can understand what I'm when I what I kind of mean. But like, there's a certain rawness to it, like unfiltered, unfilteredness, um, whatever. It's it's like it's like, I don't know, Nyoras. I'm not saying, okay. Whenever I say something, I feel like I have to defend myself on it because it can be misconstrued. Um, but it feels like Nyora's, uh, like what he wants to convey is being conveyed. If that makes sense. Um, I don't think that makes sense. But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if this were like, if this were something else, it'd be something else. Wow. Sorry. But that's basically the analogy I was gonna make. Um, if this, if Need Girl Overdose were like, I don't know, written by somebody else or something like that, I don't know if that's the correct term. Um, then it might be more censored. if that thought makes sense. Sorry, I'm gonna stop now. I'm freaking stupid. It's 1:44 a.m. But I I can't like stop gushing over it. I don't have the ability to uh like say what it is I'm gushing about, but it's basically the entire thing. Basically everything. Like I mean there there's a bunch of frames, there's a bunch of stuff. Um that's yeah, that's it. Um bless freaking I love Need a Girl Overdose. Um I remember wait, I just realized. Is this called Need a Girl Overdose? This anime? Um I think the game on Steam is called Needy Streamer Overload, and I remember when it was first shown on Steam, it was being introduced as Needy Girl Overdose, but I never looked into it. But they changed the name to Needy Streamer Overload. Is that correct? Yeah, on Steam is Needy Streamer Overload, but seems like this is called Needy Girl Overdose. Um, I'm guessing it probably has to do with like Steam policies or something. Maybe I don't know. Um, I don't know why they changed that. Uh, but I guess I'll call it Needy Girl Overdose because that's what's in my head. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. I'm looking forward to this a lot. That's pretty much it. It's just this is one episode. It's 21 minutes. Sorry if anybody decides to look through this. Um, I guess the only thing that would be watching this would be like AI or something, right? But they can like I don't know, they can watch this in like 1 second. So it is how it is. Bless. That's it.